Okay, hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so 5.4. Now this is a pretty quick one. There's not that much vocab. I think it's one slide. So I hate that that's our measurement. But we're still talking about scheduling, right? Time, graph, scheduling. And now we're going to talk about the applications of time. Use reasons for things, excuses, why we didn't do something, why we did do something, blah, blah, blah. Oh gosh. Someone needs a trim. Someone needs a trim. Okay. Yeah, I'm just noticing how white my hair is getting. My wife took a picture of me with our two pets, and I was petting the cat with this hand, dog with this hand. And the thing that struck me about the picture was how white my hair has become. It can no longer claim it's brown. All right. So, anyway, I'll put the video lecture here, obviously. So the first snapshot, explaining why late. So explain, 2 F hand shapes. And you're like, you know how we do this for sentence or language? Now you're just giving it someone, I'm going to explain to you. You can also use this to explain a concept, right? I'm going to describe something. And then late. I'm late. Why? Explain. Or, oh, sorry, I'm late. My car broke down. So reasons and excuses. You just take the fingertips and run it down the middle of the hand. You'll see this sign for rude. Best way I can explain it is there's no excuse, right? Rude, no excuse for that. You'll see also this. It's almost a double X on the cheek, and you just twist it. Rude. Arrive. We've seen this with the sign for birthday. How for people who this is too graphic, arrive day. Boom. Arrive late, arrive early, and then arrive on time. So just tap your watch. We also use this for if you're like walking between people. Excuse me. Car accident. So if you do a 3 and a 3, these look like cars in ASL. This is the hand shape we use for like vehicles. So if you do, you could do car accident. Oh, sorry, I'm late. Car accident. And you can also use these to show what kind of car accident. Was it a T-bone? Was it head-on? Was it, someone sideswiped you? Someone hit you from behind? A pedestrian hit a pedestrian, or a pedestrian hit you? I don't know. So we'll start to play with these hand shapes a little bit more to be more specific, but car accident, just a generic sign. Traffic jam. Imagine these are all cars and everyone's caught in their lanes, right? It's like a slow moving river. Here at KSU, parking lot. So parking lot, you were circling the parking lot. We all experienced that, right? Pulled over by a cop. Again, we got the 2 cars, one in front of the other one, and you get pulled over. We usually assume that it's a police officer. You can also do police, the flashing lights on top. So you can add more detail to any story. Flat tire, draw the tire, whoop, and you can do, right? So you can do, it could be like both of these tires flat. Don't know what I drove over, right? So deflated, flat. We're also going to use this for dead battery. This is the sign for electricity. So you're plugging things together, right? So my car, electricity deflated. Same basic idea. It's also like headlights going down, right? Car breakdown. So with all of these, we want to be specific. We want to say car, tire flat. Could be bus, tire flat, stuck waiting, right? Or walk. So the key thing with these, if you're going to make an excuse, chances are it's not going to be a one sign answer. Think about the entirety of what you want to say and illustrate that. I want to get away now in ASL2 from one sign answers. Be interesting. Give us more signs. The whole point of this class is for you to show that you know these signs and you know how to do them. So start to expand your answers. And I'm going to use this hand shape. This is the one sign answer. Give me more. Expand on that idea. So car, breakdown. Remember we did this for break in ASL 1. It's not a break. Your car didn't break. It's not like it fell into two pieces. Something inside in the inner workings stopped working, collapsed. So breakdown. Car, breakdown. It could be that brakes, broken, or lock, broken. Can't get in. Okay, so you could use this for a specific piece if you're talking about that. Windshield wipers, broken. Rain, can't see, can't drive. Ran out of gas. And then this is what I've always used. So it's a full tank of gas and it's slowly gone away. Gas, I was out. Right. Sometimes people do E, but I still drive, right, when it's on E, right? So take a look at what's the sign to for, double check them on these. There are other variations on these as well. Lost keys. Key, so here's the key. I put it in the ignition and I twist it, right? Key. And it's like a closed X. You can also do it with just an X. Keys lost. So keys, I was holding them and then they were gone. Locked out. You can do door, locked, stuck, right? If like Satterfield, if your card, it wasn't working, my key card, right? Car, keys, left in, locked. Police came, open. If you've got, if you sign, I think if you open up, the key is inside. Remember, you can always use the key to unlock for most cars. Don't be one of those people sitting there crying because the button didn't work. And then people just go, just turn it. Swallowed keys. I don't know how often this happens. I've never had a dog eat a key. But swallow. So here's the key. Dog, key. I could take my dog and just stick his nose in and twist it. I don't know if you'll ever need to sign that, but by all means play. I forgot. Like it completely swept my mouth. Or you could do this. Forgot. I was busy. This means overlook. Like, time. Same as we did with gas. Ran out. Time. Busy also. Is it busy? Forgot the time. Clock. If you point to your watch, you can put a clock on the wall or point. Boom, boom. So it's a timepiece. Is it on the desk? Is it up on the wall? Or if you're just watch, here's my watch. Doesn't matter if it's square or circle, just watch. Or if we're talking about a car, battery, the lights went out, right? Battery dead. If we're talking about a house or an apartment or something, power, and then the lights go out. So this is the lights are shining, the lights are out, right? We've done this for turn on the lights, turn off the lights. So this is something that's not from this chapter, but it's a good sign to start looking at. NG, no good. NG. Boot, let's see. So alarm. So the power went out, and my clock alarm didn't work. Overslept. This means the sun came up and I'm still in bed. Overslept. As opposed to, boom, here's the person, put them in the bed. Right, here's the cover going over the top. Boom, it looks dirty. It's not. Boom, slept. This meant I was able to sleep in and turn off my alarm. Right? Alarm off. I was able to sleep in. So overslept is, oh, the sun rose. Dog ate my homework. This is a good way of practicing that object, subject, verb grammatical structure that we talk about in ASL 1. So you're going to say the homework my dog ate, right? Homework, so it's the object, dog ate. Or homework I forgot, meaning I forgot to do it. If you go, I left it at home, right? Which with an online homework is not really, I suppose, not possible unless it's saved on your laptop and you left that at home, right, or your phone. Absent. So drop the middle finger and just smack it. Don't hurt yourself. But this means to skip or be absent, not be. So all these people are here. This person's not. Why? Absent. Why? Sick. Middle fingers. Oh. And look sick. Don't go. I was really sick. I had to stay home and binge watch Grey's Anatomy. Face of, I don't care. I'm skipping. Playing hooky. Skip. What's the sign they use this for, like ditch? I couldn't be bothered to go. You would never do that with an ASL class. I know that. I know in my heart you would never do that. And then the conversation starters. I'm going to jump to the vocab, and then I'm going to look back over my notes on these and see if there's anything I need to clarify. Actually, grab my handy dandy sheet of paper. So in the rationale for the whole chapter, they use I and touch just below the I, and this means suppose, like if, what if, suppose this happens. And happen is you point forward and then rotate the wrist down, so it's palm down. So palms are facing each other, palms down. Happen, right? Suppose something happens. I'm using this what if, suppose happen, then this. And then she'll do inform, and you remember learn. Now I'm going to take that information and tell someone else. Inform. Reason, excuse. The first snapshot, part of the reason why we're emphasizing these excuses in hearing conversation, we tend not to be very specific, especially with like private stuff, like, sorry I'm late, I had to go to the bathroom. If you remember the very first South Park episode where Kenny had a particularly nasty stomach flu? I think it was one of the early ones, and first season. In ASL, people would be blunt and say, yeah, having a problem, I had to go to the bathroom, sorry. Hearing people tend to be very, I don't want to talk about that stuff, that's disgusting. Deaf people, deaf culture, tend to share a lot more of that information, historically speaking, because that information was usually kept from them. Again, parents not wanting to, when you start signing about having a medical issue, diarrhea, constipation, menstruation, whatever, infection, there's some kind of gross signs because you're iconically showing it. So some people have a real issue with that. And hearing people, again, have a real tough time talking about it, let alone signing it. So a lot of deaf people went through most of their life not being told this stuff. So only deaf people would tell deaf people that because hearing people were too, sensitive. So it's considered very polite to say, like, if you've got to go to the bathroom, you're all adults, you get up in class and you leave. Just catch my eye and let me know bathroom. Doesn't matter if the rest of the class knows. Everybody goes to the bathroom, right? Everybody poops. I had that book when I was a kid, right? So we want to just bathroom or water. In high schools, it's, middle schools, elementary schools, it's a bit different. College, we're a lot more free with that stuff. So, like, I mean, even smoke break, like, whatever, go get cancer, whatever, do your thing. Or just, like, parking, have to pay if you're paying the meter on parking, right? You can do this for pay too. It's your feeding money in. Right? So in the conversation sections, one of the things they sign is this, or sometimes with both hands, and this is tend, my tendency. Like someone tends to be on time, or tend to be late, or tend to arrive early, right? Tendency. And it comes out and a little down. It doesn't go like up. That's an event. Finish experience. Experience is you kind of brush your fingers across your cheek. Experience. Oh, I've had that experience. Experience, finish. Or experience, not yet. I've never done that. Someone who's never been pulled over, never experienced that. Battery, you can also die. The battery can die, or battery electric goes out. You'll also see in the reactions, we know this reaction. Oh, I see. People, if they're commiserating, oh my God, that's awful, they'll go, ooh, terrible. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible. Ugh. And if you kind of wave it first, ooh, that's really bad, as opposed to, oh, that sucks. Tire flat. Ooh, we see this sign as change. So one's on top and it becomes in the bottom. Switch this. That's change. If you do this, it means to exchange. Oil change. You're not just changing it, I'm magically going to change the oil, right? You're exchanging it for new oil. So the same thing, tire, change the tire, right? So it's exchanging the tire. So I want you to think about that as, I'm going to take this and I'm going to switch it with that. And then they frame it as a question too. That exchange can, like, can you do this? Eyebrows up. Can, yes, no question. Police pull over lights. And then he says, gave me a warning. And speeding. I don't, apart from fast, quicker than a bullet. I'm like Superman, more powerful than a locomotive, right? Faster than a speeding bullet. So, speeding ticket, gave me warning. So just tap on the back of the hand. Oh. All right. So I think those are the ones in the conversation that you most need to pay attention to. So that's 5.4. There's really nothing that much. We went over most of the vocab. Arrive early, arrive late, arrive on time, sick, cut, play hooky, breakdown, overslept, power out, car accident, traffic jam, pull over, flat tire, battery, ran out of gas, lost keys, locked out, swallowed keys, dog ate my homework, forgot my homework, forgot to do. So we put all of those in there. It's really, I'm noticing that they're alternating longer chapters with shorter chapters, which is nice. Makes me feel like we're going to get through all the chapters this semester. I was a little afraid it was too much. All right, 5.4.